Definitely a light day today. I forgot how empty it gets towards the end of the year, especially on weekdays. Welcome everyone, Brad here today at SeaWorld San Diego. It's been a while since I've been, and I'm here on a weekday for one very specific reason. I want to try the coaster challenge. Recently I was at Disneyland and did the mountain challenge, which is Matterhorn, Splash Mountain, Thunder Mountain, and Space Mountain. But they had single rider. Here, they don't have anything like that. So I'm here on a weekday. It's very thin, judging by the parking lot. So I'm hoping to do Electric Eel, the Manta, and Tidal Twister. I'm gonna go for half an hour. Try to do all three of those in half an hour. So I'll put a link to the other one, the Disney one, down below if you want to see that. I did those 4 in an hour, but these 3 I think can be done in half an hour on a slow day. First we'll get in the park, see what's new, and then I'll start the timer with whatever coaster we do first. Looking at the different annual passes, I'd like to point out that on all of them, first to ride the new 2020 coaster. I've heard nothing about this. Are they building something new? There was nothing on the website. This is probably the shortest Starbucks line you'll ever see. We've got a lot of new Orca merchandise. Shirts, mugs, and they've got the old stuff as well. The Orca and the Lightning Storm for some reason. It seems dangerous. All that lightning and water doesn't mix. Now they are doing the Halloween Spooktacular, but it's only on weekends here at SeaWorld San Diego. Here's a list of some of the candy partners, and unfortunately, I don't see any chocolate on that list. How can you do Halloween without chocolate? Take a look at this scene. I feel like I'm the only one here. How are they even able to stay open on weekdays? They have Witch's Craft Brews out. Unfortunately, no menu. I'm sure it changes frequently. It's probably changing every weekend, kind of like for the craft beer and wine festival or food festival they do here. The crepe stand that's usually closed and only open for special events is now Spook Tower Crepe. And you can kind of see over here in the menu, just different flavored crepes. But they are closed today because it is a very slow day. This is pretty interesting. Only one showing of Dolphin Days today. Makes me wonder if all the other shows only have one showing. Good to see the sea lions are active. Never fails. Always that spot too. Guy just sits there and rolls. Sea Lions Live also with only one showing. They seem surprisingly calm today. Well, this is kind of surprising. The Bayside ripoff ride is open again, and they did increase the price to $6. $6. Crazy. From over here behind Atlantis, you can see 2 cranes. And from higher elevations, you can see like a dirt plot. I'm wondering if that could potentially be this new coaster next year. I was actually joking around saying, you know, the last 2 summers, they've opened a new coaster. So are they gonna open one next year? And according to the pass, they are. And I did see, you know, cranes and stuff over here. So if they're making space, that would be awesome, because that looks pretty far back. The last 2 have been really small. It'd be awesome if they had like a big coaster. I'm noticing that the dish that usually pours water is not working. That's like the part you get the most wet on. Still nice and sunny in San Diego though. I like that this skill training pod is free, which is surprising for SeaWorld. Basically gotta hit the buttons, select your game. They've got a sign out front for the waterfront, because I guess no one really knew what it was. Even I didn't know what it was until, you know, you just kind of go back there. There's a new sign, Fall Festival at the waterfront. Let's go back and see what it looks like, because the doors are in fact open. So it looks like they just kind of decorated it out here. They got rid of the truck. There was like a truck here that served beer. They set it up for a DJ, and there's still a stage. Just all decorated up though now for fall. They do have a haze maze. That is what it ended up being. As you come in, you'll see it's really for the smallest of kids. It's very short. You can see above it. But if you're, you know, less than 2 feet, then you have no idea where you're going. Wonder how it looks holding the camera down low. Yeah, I could see why this would be tough from down here. That weird feeling when they're playing Ghostbusters and I'm wearing my Horror Nights shirt. Alright, so I'm kind of doing this a little backwards. I started the challenge with Tidal Twister. Got on at 2:05. It is now, so 14:15. Okay, so 10 minutes spent. Got on right away. It was kind of weird because there was like an issue with the tire. The tires that propel the ride, it was skipping a lot. It's kind of strange actually. Just kept skipping. So it took a little longer than usual. But yeah, it was 10 minutes and I was the first one on right away. So not a long wait, but it is a slow loader. Keep that in mind. Now we're headed to Manta. One thing I forgot to mention, I'm trying to do all 3 of these in half an hour. I don't think that's realistic. I'm thinking it might be more like 40 minutes. So we have till 45. Yeah, 14:45. All right, I must say this looks promising for Manta. There's no line up there, so it might be a walk-on. Again, we've got about 23 minutes left to do this. A quick one. The normal sign says Manta Madness and the music's different. Makes me wonder if they're gonna change the launch, because that would be cool. Hold on tight, ready to ride, there ain't feel the rush. You're on Manta. Well, I'm gonna bring it tonight. Alright, just got off Manta. What time is it? Let's see here. 14:28, so we've got 17 minutes to finish this. Funny thing, I lost my glasses right about there on that loop part. The glasses I've had for about 3 years flew right off. So that kind of stinks, but I'm gonna finish this challenge and yeah, 40 minutes, that's what we're going for. Here we are coming to the final ride, Electric Eel. 5-minute wait, we should be in luck. I imagine it's a walk-on. There's nobody up there at all. I remember when the line used to be out to here. We have about 13 minutes left, so we should be in luck. 40 minutes should be plenty of time to do all 3 of these rides. Welcome back. All right, just got off Electric Eel. The time is 2:39. 34 minutes to do all of it. I do think half an hour is a realistic goal, but it would be difficult to do. Reason being, they're very slow at loading some of these rides here at SeaWorld. It's just that's how they are. It takes a while. You got to get everyone, get it going. Tidal Twister, it's the only vehicle, so you have to wait for a whole ride to finish. And 2 of the rides I was on, they had some issues that took a while. The Tidal Twister, somebody didn't have shoes, they had to get off and go get shoes and come back. And then on Electric Eel, somebody had to get off, they had to go redo, check everything. So it took longer than normal to load those 2 rides. I took the fastest route between the 3, so I do think it's possible. It's definitely possible to do it in 40 minutes. I think it's possible to do it in half an hour. So let me know if you all would like to see me come out and, you know, maybe later in the year try and do it again in under half an hour. That's the goal. I want to try that. But you can do it in 40 minutes. That is going to do it though. So thank you all for watching. See you next time. And now the caravan is moving on.